Okay, so hi everyone. My name's Corey Mack. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I spin Puppyhammer mostly, and this is a little bit about me. Mostly talk about Puppyhammer, but as for like a catalog of the internet, I'm gonna talk a little bit about me, what brought me here, before I start talking about it. So, first thing I like to talk about is my mom was a hoop artist. So, I learned hoop mostly for like a long time. I don't know. I think it was around 2018 I first seen Poi and Puppyhammer, and I first learned about hoop in like 2012. So it was a long time before that, and I kind of already had a bunch of hoop tricks down by the time I went into festivals and stuff. So that was cool. Anyways, I found out about Poi and Puppyhammer and rope dart, like pretty much all simultaneously at a festival called Resonance 2018, where my entire life changed for never to be foreseen the same. Before I once started going to festivals, I was really weird. I came out to my mom as her daughter, weirdly enough, when I was 17. And anyways, I stopped talking to people about that by the time I got into festivals and stuff. And sorry, it's just hard to talk about. So after all that, I stopped having to talk about it because I was an adult, and I would talk about things that I was interested in, obviously. And I found out about Poi, like I was saying. So shout out to some of my early inspirations of Poi, which is like obviously Timmy Tech Goddard, Chris Kelly, Bo Juggler. I don't know who off the top of my head. A lot of homies. Aside from that, I hate to not shout them out a lot, but those are my biggest inspirations by far. Anyways, back to Puppyhammer. So I first I didn't find this out until years after going to Resonance, that my first person I've ever seen play with a Puppyhammer was Alex Krowski. And I didn't even find this out till like 2 years after the fact. I even went to the festival, because not a lot of people were at that festival with that prop to begin with, so it was kind of easy to figure out who had it. I think I found out like Kinetic like 2 years later, and I found out a lot more about Puppyhammer. I took my first Puppyhammer class from Matt Freeman. It was really informative. Made a lot of strides on Puppyhammer after talking to him, and found out more about Charlie Cushing, who's obviously like the godfather of Puppyhammer, or I don't even have a better term to describe him. So more about Puppyhammer. What Puppyhammer is, I've always called it a Puppyhammer. I know it's also called a meteor hammer or an oxbow hammer. I will probably refer to it as a Puppyhammer because that's just how I talk to people about it, and that's mostly how I've learned it. not to get into that. I'll talk about it later, but that's not really the point of this specific video. Is more so to talk about like a little bit about me, a little bit about like the tech I've been coming up with since like my more recent years and stuff. Anyways, so I got into Puppyhammer when I was in college, realistically. So I got really good at Puppyhammer while I was in college because I was able to go to the gym and practice at the gym where I had a job, doing a work study job. And my boss was super chill. He'd let me go practice in the gym and stuff. It was awesome. And I came out like completely leveled up on Puppyhammer. I barely even studied. And yeah, it's been really cool since then, for real. After college, I started getting into juggling and stuff a little more, and I'll talk about that more maybe later. But another really cool prop that I like to play with is Diabolo. I started getting into juggling in like 2020, realistically, to start expanding on like the ideas I was getting into with Puppyhammer, to sort of incorporate more objects. And I would love to play with this prop a little bit, but it's already in a knot. I'm starting to see it. I just want to bring it out. Anyways, I started getting into juggling, like I said, in like 2021, I think, like right after COVID. No, right before COVID. Sorry, I was a little earlier than that. I don't know. We'll say 2021. And I got into Diabolo, like I said, not very long after. I want to say less than a year. Got into it. That has been a really cool prop. I wish I spent more time with it, for real. But I mostly play with Puppyhammer, and juggling, I guess, would be like my second favorite. I'm starting to play with poi a lot more because I started making it like longer poi, which I like a lot. It's weirdly enough. And I don't really know. Oh yeah, I was heavily into rope dart for a very long time, and I still kind of am. I really like rope dart tech, something I've experimented a lot with. So, there's some obvious, maybe not so obvious to some people, but it's like this crow style stuff. Poi. This stuff's really fun. But so, something I would start experimenting with is like the tangles and stuff with rope dart. So you can do like this kind of stuff. Woo! I would start experimenting with my legs a lot. I really like playing with my legs. So like leg weaves. I don't know, quick little empty knots like that. I think what else? Oh yeah, this was really cool. I forgot about this. And then, sorry, I'm a little confused now. Sorry, so, sorry, I haven't tried to do this trick in so long. Woo! Yeah. So, that was basically it, for lack of really trying to describe what I'm doing, but that kind of stuff was really cool. still is actually. I don't know why I said was, but it stuff's really cool. Tangles, off-body tangles. I really like these. So, real quick, I'm gonna try to explain what I'm doing. Is like, it's like a straitjacket entirely. This is just like a straitjacket. So like that kind of stuff. But I'm doing it off body, and I'm using the anchor, like the middle ground, which I call it like the anchor line. So I'm trying to wrap it over this anchor line in the process of doing that. And it creates this double loop, which I have going on. And it just comes apart, basically. Woo! It looks like it's in a knot, but it's not really. And I can play with that however I want. That one's super cool. I love that one a lot, honestly. It looks really cool to come out of as well, and escape like that as like a rope dart shot. So you can like come out of it like that. Woo! I don't know what else is really cool. I don't know, like these. I like experimenting with like this poi into rope dart stuff really quickly, so you can be like, I don't know, shit like that. I really like. That's just really cool. I don't know. Like I said, my name is Corey Mack. I've also called myself Spinner Saiyan, Corey the First. I think that's pretty much it. My gamer tag's Lakota. Anyways, thanks for watching.